G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So today I think I'm going to work on my daphnia culture tank. This tank is going to be chilled. So last year, or start of this year, I set up a daphnia culture with a chiller. Now it just had like a little 700 litre per hour pump on it, and the pump chewed up the daphnia the first night. It completely wiped out the colony. I haven't done daphnia since then, but I'm pretty sure I told you guys the other day, someone sent me some daphnia. Now, I'm super appreciative. Posted to me, express post, didn't charge me a cent. So I owe a favour there. But anyway, so now I need to figure out how to chill this tank without having flow. This water needs to be still. The person that I got it off said they don't even have an air stone in the tank, which is interesting because I thought an air stone was necessary. So she said that that's one of the reasons I've probably lost some in the past, because I've actually killed 2 colonies so far. Someone told me daphnia are challenging, and then other people have told me daphnia are easy. I think so far I've found it to be on the challenging side of things, but we'll get there. Alright, so I was explaining to somebody what I want to do. I needed like a transcooler or similar to cool the water, but a closed loop system. So coincidentally, they're like, I've got this thing here. It's old. I don't know what's been in it in the past, but you can have it. So this is just an old, I don't even know what it's from. It's like an old copper core. I think it's aluminium core with copper pipes on it. But anyway, this is exactly what we needed. I wanted to use a transcooler, but I figured transcoolers are a lot smaller than this. Like, here's one here actually. So, don't mind my Gemini, just in pieces. If you put them side by side, you can see the difference. And then if you put it that way, you can see the difference in thickness. So this thing is fucking perfect for what I need. I was expecting to spend big dollars trying to get some sort of heat exchanging core, but yeah, I'm stoked. Alright, so the next part B, where are we going to put this thing? Alright, so said barrel is my previous colony, and this is actually still full of water, guys. That's been full of water for probably close to 2 years. There's still yeast sitting here. The reason the water's still in there is because somebody told me the eggs sit on the bottom and they'll like hatch themselves during winter when it cools down. They never hatched. We'll get the torch and have a look. Imagine if I turn this torch on and there's daphnia in there, and someone's just sent me daphnia even though I already have them. So no surprise, I don't know what's on top of the water there. But no surprise that there's an oil slick on the surface. Zero movement in there. You guys can't see. But yeah, there's nothing moving in there. There's a thermometer in there. Alright, so back to decision time. We're on 19 degrees, which is perfect. So even though I'm making this chiller, I don't really need it yet. This is probably like the coolest spot in the shed. So decision time. Do we set this barrel back up? Obviously clean water, clean the barrel out. Chiller's there. Or there's another decision. There's another idea. I've got this thing, guys. It's an old, I don't even know what it was. It's an old. Just old. That's all it is. It is old. Anyway, I was thinking about unbolting that top bit so it's only like 1200 high, and then putting that underneath the water change system. Now obviously that would mean cutting out some framework, which I'm not that excited about if I do it. But first off, before we do anything, we need to measure this thing. It's big. Let's go. Alright guys, what do we got? Got like 830 by 1400. Oh, that's way bigger than I thought. This might be no good. Alright guys, moment of truth. It's not going to fit, I can already tell. That thing is way bigger than I expected. 1400. Alright, nah. What do we got? 670 between posts. So that's a wrap on that, guys. Hang on, there's one more way we could go. If this, nah, this is skeptical as fuck. Nah, 1160. I was gonna say we could go the other way, press it, put it, take the ladder off and put it against the ladder. But 1160 is way too small. I'm actually a bit disappointed, guys. I don't want to put it on that wall because I just don't. What have we got there? But I say that as, yeah, we haven't even got 800 to the tap, so the tap wouldn't be accessible. What do you reckon, guys? 200 litre barrels enough? I just don't like that it's round, like it's just in the way. I was thinking the other issue is that's my lawnmower's home. We don't want to be out of a home for our lawnmower. I wish you guys could reply to this. I need to like live stream this and then you guys can comment on it. I really want to try a live stream on YouTube, but I don't think I have the following yet to pull it off, so keep an eye out, but we will live stream eventually. Alright guys, so hang on. Alright, so I've given this a high pressure hose. It came up mint and I'm just spraying some water through it and it works fine. There's no blockages. So that's that done. Quick update. I ended up cutting that out so the barrel comes in further. Little less invasive on this space, like it's a very tight space. Also, if I put the barrel there, it means the barrel's not directly under power. I did take one brace out here, but there's one just there, so it's not going to matter. I'm pretty happy with how sturdy this thing is. Look, yeah, it's not going anywhere. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Still enough room to get my lawnmower in and out. That's one thing I was worried about. I didn't want to lose my lawnmower spot. So I found half a roll of this air cell insulation. Shout out to my neighbour. He gave me this a while ago. It was meant to be for wrapping pipes, but I never wrapped the pipes, so I'm going to use it for something else. I feel like I'm getting bitten. So we're going to get stuck into that. So we're up to the fill point. So I've had my mower in and out to make sure there's still enough room. I might need to cut that styrofoam off a bit. Hang on. Yeah, that is what it is now. So we need to cut that styrofoam off a bit to create clearance. We're pretty close to inside. We are still outside, but it means I've got heaps of access here to access everything I need to here. And also there is option to put a second barrel here. I'd probably need to like adjust that plumbing and move that power board, but the option is there. So we've got a double layer of that air cell stuff. it's up to there. I wish I cut it the tiniest bit longer, but I don't think from there to there is going to make any difference. Will I run a lid on this? I'm not sure. Anybody, if any, I think they need light. I don't know. If I did make a lid, it'd probably have to be clear. But in saying that, drop a comment. What do you guys think? No lid allows evaporation. Does that keep it cooler? Or does a lid and a sealed tank keep it cooler? I think there's a bit of science behind that. We should have rang Dr. Carl. But anyway, Dr. Carl's on a Thursday and today's Saturday. So it's actually sitting on a bit of an angle at the moment. Once the water pressure's in, it's really going to push against that. And that's handy because it's actually taking some of that weight when I put the esky here, which I haven't actually explained to you guys yet. We're going to use the esky as the reservoir for that thing. I'm not sure what esky yet. I've got a few. I don't know which one to destroy. I could even... Part of me wants to use a foam box, but I don't know how long it would last. Nah, I gotta save my foam boxes for shipping. I always end up cutting them up and then I go to ship a fish and I'm like, oh fuck, I've got no boxes. So, not a foam box. Let's find an esky. So I got no idea what this is going to sound like. I managed to knock my microphone out of my pocket, roll it around in the dirt, and it's looking pretty manky at the moment. I might need to actually wash the foam cover. Alright, so I didn't really film much of this, guys. I didn't want the video to drag on, so I built it and I'm going to show you. So we've got our core in there. So this water will have no movement. It's not going to have air bubbles or nothing. So we've got our two pipes coming off that. That one's the return, which just fills the esky back up. Then we've got that one coming out of the esky, which goes into the chiller, and then that one going back to the core. This pipe here reduces to like, it's probably only like 6 mil. So see there, so that comes out 12 mil and reduces to 6. I don't need this water to move fast through this, so I'm not going to worry about it, but I will keep an eye on it. If it becomes an issue, I can cut that off there. This is hopeless for light. I can cut it off there where it reduces. If I shine the light on it, you can't see it. Drill that out and then slip a hose onto it. The only issue is there's not going to be much hose to slip onto it. So it is a bit of a risky situation. Now, we've just got our little pump in here. That's about it. Hopefully with the lid on it, it doesn't lose much water. The esky is a bit beaten up. Power comes through, hang on. Power comes through that hole there. There's a gap there. I doubt that's going to cause much evaporation. What's this? That's just a flat tray of some sort. Alright, let's fill this up with water, guys. I actually Mcgivered this here. Oh, this torch is horrible. If I shine it straight on, the phone overexposes. I'm not going to be surprised if this leaks. It's far from a quality fix. I think because of this, I'm going to only... Oh shit, I said I was going to only half fill this. It's already over half full. Yeah. Thanks for keeping an eye on that water level for us, guys. You guys really saved my ass there. Where's the torch? No drip so far. But yeah, I'm not holding my breath. I've got a nylon bolt there, but the hole's too big. So what I think I might do at work on Monday, if I make a washer for that nylon bolt, we can fix this properly. Obviously it doesn't matter about filling it with tap water because it's not like there's fish in there. Alright guys, so it's up and running. I'm not sure if that's leaking or just spilt water, but either way I'm going to fix that better. We've got our bolt there, I'm going to make a proper block for that. We've got our chiller turned on. It's currently 17 degrees, so we're just going to have to wait and see when it comes to chilling. These aren't the best joints up here. I'll probably put some cable ties on them. And then we've got our reservoir flowing. That 6mm line's not restricting it at all, or not enough to be a drama. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to wrap today's video up there, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a Mcgiver session. I really hope that works. I've got no idea how much heat that's actually going to exchange. I've got it set on 18 degrees. I'm hoping if I keep that set on 18 and then the water will stay below 22. But we'll see. Only time will tell. It's definitely not warm enough yet to tell. I'll probably put some daphnia in it tomorrow. Not much, just a little bit. I don't want to ruin the cultures that I'm starting off with. There's no reason to not put any in it, but so I'm going to have three cultures total at the moment, and we'll see which ones survive. See you tomorrow. Peace out.